What's up guys, Chicks there from Chicks Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on the brand new VERNEE THOR E smartphone. Now this is a very affordable octa-core smartphone priced under $120 and offers some pretty decent specs for the price. And today we will indeed find out how good this smartphone really is. So let's begin with a quick unboxing. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual, a SIM eject tool, you've got a microUSB charging cable, a USB power brick, and last but not least, the brand new VERNEE THOR E. So here it is guys, the VERNEE THOR E. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. Now the first thing I'd like to mention is how slim and light this phone is. It actually feels really good in the hands. So you have a 5-inch HD screen with 294 pixels per inch. You have an 18:9 aspect ratio with a resolution of 1280 by 720. So the display itself is an IPS LCD, it's fairly decent. The screen brightness is actually not bad, quite a bit of sharpness to it. The viewing angles are okay, but you can see that it gets a little bit darker as you move away from the screen. So you've got the MediaTek 6753 Octa-Core CPU with 3 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. You have a single 8 megapixel camera on the back, and on the front you have a 1.9 megapixel selfie camera. Now this supports dual SIM, it's factory unlocked with Bluetooth version 4. You have quite a large 5020 mAh battery which supports quick charging. Furthermore, there is no NFC, no IR blaster and no waterproof certification. So the body of the smartphone is fairly simple. You have a metal frame and a plastic back. There is no Gorilla Glass protection on the front. The smartphone is only 8.2 millimeters thin and weighs 149 grams. So it feels very light and slim in the hands. I'm actually quite surprised to how light and slim this is because you have a 5000 milliamp battery in here. If we just compare this to the Samsung Galaxy S8, so first of all, a 5-inch screen. I haven't seen a 5-inch screen for quite a long time. So it does feel kind of small, but it means you got one-handed operation quite easily. So it doesn't feel at all bad. Now in slimness, you can see it's not much different than the Samsung Galaxy S8. So quite an interesting build quality. So on the front you have your 1.9 megapixel selfie camera. So for navigation you have touch buttons on the chin, menu, home and back. Now the fingerprint sensor is located on the back. Get ready to be impressed as this smartphone unlocks instantly. As soon as your finger even goes near it, it just unlocks. As soon as the finger touches the sensor, the screen is on. That has to be one of the fastest unlocks I've ever seen, probably as fast as the OnePlus 5. So I'll try another finger to show you guys that it's not a fake sensor. You see, it didn't work. Now I'll try the main finger again, and you're unlocked. I have to say that this has a very good fingerprint sensor, much faster than some flagships out there. So yeah, a very surprising find. So at the bottom of the device you have a microphone and a microUSB charging port. Now if we keep going, on this side we have a volume rocker and power button. Buttons are made from plastic, they don't wobble around and they feel fairly good to the touch. On the top we have my favourite 3.5mm headphone jack. And if we keep going, and on the opposite side we have a dual SIM card tray which can take 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM card and 1 microSD card up to 128 gigabytes. We also have another unique feature on this phone which I've not seen before. So over here you have a very small button, it's got a textured feel to it, it's no bigger than a power button, and when you press that button, the phone instantly goes into ultra power saving mode. How useful is that? Ultra power saving button, you press it again and you're back on. Now that's going to be a very useful feature for some of you out there. So now let's find out how this device will handle full HD streaming and gaming. So this smartphone can stream a maximum of 720p on YouTube.
I do some dumb things, and the people I love the most, they pay the price.
This is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own imagination.
So coming to the cameras, on the back we have a single 8 megapixel camera with a 2.4 aperture. So if we have a look at the settings, you can take 13 megapixel photos. So this does surprisingly support electronic image stabilization, and we will see how good that is in a bit. So here are a few samples for you guys to check out. So I'm recording 1080p video, and we're just testing out electronic image stabilization, and at the same time I'm testing out the sound quality, and you can hear what the microphone sounds like. Now it's time to check out the results for all the various tests, including Wi-Fi and benchmarks. So here is my top performing smartphone chart of 2018, showing you all the latest smartphones and seeing how they compare with each other. So as you can see, the VERNEE THOR E has taken position 38 on this chart. Now if we compare this smartphone to its own price bracket, then here is the top performing smartphone chart for under 200, and again all devices have been ranked by AnTuTu scores, and on this chart the VERNEE THOR E has taken position 15. You can view all my charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it guys, that was the VERNEE THOR E. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. So here are my thoughts of this smartphone. Feel free to pause and read at your leisure. Now this smartphone is very affordable, currently priced at $118 or £86 in the UK. Now for the price, I feel this is definitely worth every penny. You're getting a lot of great features, performance is quite good, but also the camera in good lighting actually picks up some very good detail. Now the only real negative point to consider is viewing angles and screen brightness are not the best. Bottom line, for a low priced budget handset, this actually is bang for your buck. You have an ultra slim premium feeling smartphone combined with decent performance, great battery life, super fast fingerprint sensor, and it's not bad for multimedia and games either. Do let me know in the comments what you guys think of this handset at this price and performance. Do you feel that this is a good buy? And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.